All right, so welcome. I'm going to get a new intro, basically. I just don't, I'm going to shorten it. It's too long. It was great at first, but it's like I'm sitting here like, oh my God, this thing's like forever. So, anyway, yes, I am back again. I streamed yesterday. I'm back right now. And how's my audio? Wait, I got this microphone turned backwards. Uh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so my mic seems oh, hang on. It's gonna be going in and out for a second here. I got this cord all wrapped up. I gotta undo it. So what is going on? Figured I'd come up for a little bit and just why not, right? And just talk to you amazing people. We got Ian is streaming right now. He is streaming. And believe me, don't feel, I mean you can yeah. I just wanted to come up for a little bit and just share, but by all means, I mean, that's obviously like I would if I wasn't streaming, I would be over there right now too. But um yeah, Nona, absolutely, man. Go, you know. I just felt like coming up here, that's all. And that's the great thing about this. I mean, it's you can just stream whenever you feel like it. So Ian's awesome. I love Ian. He has great knowledge on this hobby. He's given me advice that I took, and it's great. So he's awesome. Oh man. So I don't know. I just feel like sharing a couple things today with people. Oh, why is it only? I'm just saying, why is it only me? Because I literally just got up here, so um, it takes. I've noticed it takes a little bit for, and I didn't have I didn't have a anything set up on there to say that I was streaming today. So like I didn't have the upcoming thing up there. So um, yeah, and as far as my tanks go, they're still doing pretty well, and I showed these two the other day, but I can only show them so much. People in a bit. Um, yeah, somebody will show up. Whoever. It's cool. But I really didn't. I just wanted to come up here and I saw these stickers. I still have these from Vibes. Hang on a second. And they were in the bag. Oh, the bag from the Clash. That's right. Yeah, I got two of them here. I like his his logo is pretty sweet. He's if I have any questions about Frontosis, I'm gonna ask him. So for sure. Hey, my computer screen is extremely I had to dim the light because the glasses. Like, see that? I don't know if it's like if I brighten it up, it's gonna be way bright. And it sucks. I have to like angle it or something, but are you going to Daytona? Yeah, me and Maritza we are gonna go. We got tickets. I got the room booked. So we are going. We never been to one before. We never been to Aquashella, and had the same thing with my glasses. And these aren't even prescription ones. I can't find my prescription ones, but these are readers and they work. Actually, I think they work better than my prescription glasses. It's really annoying, you know? So, um, and they have that blue. So when I wear them, it's like they takes the blue away or something. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. I don't really like it too much. Um, Sam, what's going on? Mike and Maritza. Well, it's Mike right now. She's still at work. That work thing. Um, Yeah. So I figured I would just come up for a little bit for, I know I was up yesterday. Lately I've been streaming a lot, which ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, you know. And if you were tuned in yesterday to my live stream, I went and picked up some like Japanese food, and they actually had her order correct for once. I think so. Yeah, they had her order correct for once. But surprisingly. But and it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So I figured I'd wear my Caveman Aquatics t-shirt on here. Why not? Kind of goes with the topic at hand. But so what's going on with you guys? You got anything new? Anything good going on? Actually, you know what? Something I didn't do. I forgot to do. See, I need to put up my link just in case. Just in case I get that person who, oh wait, I can't put it right here. I got to go and I almost pasted it to this. I got to go on YouTube. I should know better. I should know better. Paste. There we go. Pin it, pin it, pin it. And it is up. It is up. Uh, Sam, appreciate that. Let's see. I don't even read that. It says I use Mike B's, and then it's got the thing, the merch site. That's cool. That's a lot of info there. That's cool, man. Appreciate it. Um, so yeah, I put up the link in case somebody, if they feel like coming up, it's cool. No, I got plants from AFT today. AFT. Horrible with acronyms. I should make a disclaimer. Horrible with acronyms. AFT, or sorry, ATF. Sorry, and I have dyslexia. ATF. Just remind me what for, and it's probably something so obvious. I should be like, oh, who is ATF? Oh, all things fish. That's right. Okay, sorry. But that's cool. That's such a great thing. I've ordered a couple things from the Ferals a while back, like actually probably about a year ago, some year and a half ago. It's been a long time. And I've ordered a couple things here and there, but I should do more. I should support more. I should order like if I get something from people here, I should do that. I just need to remember to get if I want to get some plants or fish, whatever. I've never ordered a fish. I've never ordered a fish and had it delivered to me before. I just haven't. So, um, sometime I'll try that. Right? Sometime. Yesterday I felt I was driving home from the place to where I got the food from, and Mike Loves Life Aquatics was on. He changed it to MLL Aquatics, and I was like, I should know who that is, and my wife knew, but I forgot until he reminded me. I was like, oh man, I should have realized that one. Mostly I win or swap within the fish fam. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. I need to do another giveaway soon, like probably on Sunday for the stream. But I have ordered KJE. Okay, he's the Garden of Eater and Aquatic Arts. Cool. That's cool. And yeah, like I said, I need to do the same for real. But mm-mm. And Shelby and Grant had a good um have a good They had a good table, and it was great. It was. Okay. Yes, thank you so much for reading that. And yeah, definitely for sure, man. Yes, I'm so glad you got back to me on that. Um, so far, I think it's been good. Well, that's good, Nono. Everything's been good. Okay. Um, so, oh man, that makes me feel a lot better for sure. Because I thought there was some confusion there. Hopefully, there wasn't any confusion there. So, but I got things. I got things together. I just need to get them mailed out. Like it was. I think I already went over that yesterday. As far as yeah, I already talked about that one yesterday. It's the post office issue or whole weird thing that happened there. Not with me, but you know. Yeah, Jimmy, what's going on, man? Uh, trying to think about. So I was upstairs just playing guitar, just going over some songs and everything, and I got kind of bored doing that. Ran out of stuff to practice, and I was like, you know what? I'll go up and stream for a little while. Why not? It's what we do, you know. Let me angle this a little bit. And I wholeheartedly agree with you, Jimmy. For those who are wondering, I wanted to do much more than just fish stuff. Yes, 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 yes. And that's and having that name, like you said, is just that's that's perfect, you know? Like in fact, you could go on like if you were to just kind of wander around and go on to other people's completely out of this community into something else and just meeting people also as far as another cool hobby and just because that's that name right there just covers everything. Like for me, I feel weird if I stumble upon I don't know, let's say YouTube, people are talking about cars and here our aquatic universe. They're like, what? you know? So yeah. But I do have I do have another channel. I haven't used it in forever, but I need to use it. And it's basically for whatever. I only have like 12, I think it's like 12 people. I haven't really touched it in a long time, but I kind of want to get um I kind of want to get into other I mean, this is kind of like the main one. This definitely is my main because I met so many people off here and everybody's so great. And but I do I do a lot more. Okay. I do a lot more than just I do well, not a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I do more than just fish tanks. Okay. And I like to incorporate that in it would be awesome if I could incorporate that into this, but you really can't. It's hard to, because if I wanted to express my um other interests, some people may not be interested in it, and I think I have some other great interests too. That was the idea. Yep. I have no idea where I'm going with it. Kind of like my life right now. Oh man. um, it's funny you mentioned that, Jimmy. I was just like I was contemplating on my drive home today. Just like, every day is kind of like the same, repetitive Groundhog's Day, right? And, you know, yeah, you start thinking about it and it's like, well, I need to find a new interest or another interest. But as far as a hobby goes, that's what I'm talking about. As far as a hobby goes. So yeah, that's the other than what's for dinner, that's the next big life's kind of like mystery question or whatever is like, what else can you do, right? So as long as within my um ability to do it. So I'm work. Yes. Okay. So cat videos. You are absolutely right. People love cat videos, and we all know that. I think the first video I put up on as a short was that wasn't fish was one of our cats, and I don't know, man. Like I don't know, like within I don't know 2 weeks, it got over 1,000. That was like the first video I had that got over 1,000. I was like, what? That's crazy. It was the cat stealing the dog's food. That's all it was. So I think that was an eye opener. Listening, DJ, what guppy fish? What's going on? Listening, water changes. Water changes, yes. I understand. Just a quick let me turn that light on right there. If I can. There we go. All right, so just a quick. It's so there it is. It's pretty clear. I cleaned off inside the glass. It's just the light's not the best. So look at that. The 4 Oscars and the Jack Dempsey. That's all it's in there right now. And they're pretty content, you know. The convict is upstairs, and there's really no aggression. I even think the Oscars are not arguing or not being aggressive towards each other as much, just because the convict. It's crazy. Lando, what's up? What's going on? Sam lurking, returning pants to Costco. Okay, I've been to Costco once in my life. We have one around here, I think in Norfolk or Virginia Beach somewhere. I've been there once. It's been a great birthday so far. Say your birthday, Lando. Sounds like it. You just said it. Well, if it is, happy birthday. That's great. I hope it stays great. Oh shoot. You know what? Wait. What's today? The 12th, right? Hang on, my phone isn't telling me the date today. Yes. Oh my god, that reminds me. Yes, it is. That's awesome. Happy birthday. You just reminded me somebody else's birthday is coming up in like days, and I got oh crap. And I gotta get on that. I don't want to forget. Believe me. Well, I mean, I hope your day is going how you want it to. Your birthday. That's cool. Cat. But yeah, Jimmy, cat videos are definitely definitely a way to do it. You know the videos where they have like a cat does something like and they like jump on something and they miss or fall off something, or they're looking out the window doing that clicking noise because they're looking at a squirrel. Yeah. I've seen our cats do that. I just haven't recorded it where I could throw it up there. That'd have been great. Those usually do pretty well with views and all that. So what else? Oh shoot, I gotta put that on the card. I got stickers laying here. Stickers. I never looked in this bag to actually see what there was in here. And I was gonna do it. If you're having a great time, don't forget to support Thumbs Up. Thank you, Fish Fam Link. Appreciate that. I ain't gonna go through this thing right now. I don't even know what's in this thing, in this bag. A bunch of free samples, I know that. free fish food samples for a while. That's cool. General Cure. I'll tell you what, guys. If you ever have a fish that is going through something, and I am proof that this stuff is amazing and works great. This API, it's General Cure. Okay. It's the only time I had to use any kind of medication or something like this for a fish, and it was for the flower horn a couple years ago. He was it's the only exactly. Oh man, Jimmy, thank you. And our flower horn was not feeling well. He was just kind of hiding behind the plant, and just fins in, just kind of sitting there. And this stuff is amazing. I don't know. Is it because it has copper? Wait. Wasting disease. Oh, hole in the head. Didn't have hole in the head disease. Gill and fin. I don't know what it was, but swollen abdomen. If you guys ever have a fish that's acting weird, those symptoms, like, get some of this stuff. Treats parasitic fish disease. So, General Cure. That was almost like a commercial, right? Big Shrimpin', what's going on? What fish is an electrician? Electric eel. Man, there's a lot of these jokes going around. Maritza is on this kick right now with like corny jokes like that. So just drinking some water. Let's see, what is it supposed to be? Dang, it's going to get down in the 50s tonight. Whew, 55 at 6 a.m. tomorrow. That's the coolest point. When I'm getting up for work. Or no, I'll already be up for work. Getting ready to go. I don't think my Oscars realized that I don't think there's one. I got 4 Oscars. I don't think one of them's a female. Because they dig the hole to the glass, and that's as far as it ever gets. And they watch it and guard it, and then and then one of the Oscars is like fanning the gravel, trying to, I guess, get it to bare glass, which they do a lot. They do that quite often. In fact, both of the albino or whatever they are Oscars, or maybe I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit more to it that I'm not realizing, but who knows? Who knows? See what else is going on. Not too much, man. Not too much. Dang, I said the sample sitting here for like what? Oh, 2 week and a half, and it still holds its. This is from the big tank. Whenever I had the second time, then I had to redo it. So, yeah. Oh man. Oh, painting the room. Okay. Black looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I agree with you. I think it looked pretty good. Just stopping by to give thumbs up. Back to work vibes. Get back to work. But thanks for giving it a thumbs up. Also, downsizing, getting rid of all the 10-gallon tanks. I had a couple 10-gallon tanks in the past. I got rid of them. Yeah. So if you get rid of your 10 gallons, how many tanks does that leave you with? You got your Oscar tank or your flower horn tank, right? So, and you know the good thing about making like cat videos or something, if you do that, Jimmy, it's like, you already got them. So, and I've even had like in the past, I think we all go through these phases of like downsizing. I've definitely done that. It's just now I'm kind of like on the hook if I ever wanted to downsize. It's kind of hard to now because um I got the flower horn and she's like completely uh you know attached to it, so I can't get rid of it. I mean, I don't want to say get rid of it. I'm not get rid of it. I hate saying that cuz it sounds like I'm just throwing it out somewhere. Um and honestly, I almost wanted to sell this 150 at one point. Um and the reason is really because honestly, once in a while I get a little nervous about leaks in tanks. I don't want if this tank starts to leak, that's it, man. It's like 150-gallon right here in my in the room. So like I'm constantly on the scene, not constantly, but I check the silicone to see if it's anything worn out or something. But that's about as I could do. So how about about 8 to 10 tanks left? Okay. Tommy, what's going on, man? How you doing? How you doing, Tommy? How was your dinner last night? Was it good? You're making some pretty good stuff. But so since you guys are here, I'm not trying to get you guys all worried about like fish tanks and all. Do you everybody here in chat, do you guys prefer, hey Dell, what's up? I'm just getting ready to ask a question to everybody. Do you guys prefer smaller tanks or large tanks? Because I know there's pros and cons. I don't really know too many cons for small tanks, except for like depending on how many fish you have in them. They could get you got to do maintenance more. You know what I mean? So, oh, heading to the store right now to get some fire starters for said steak. Oh, there you go. See, you're all me. I'm starting to learn, Tommy. You just sit there and make all this good food. So, you know. Um, and was that you who you said you went to culinary school? Was that you on the stream? Because I was driving, just kind of listening. I couldn't really check the chat because I was driving. So, was that chicken one of your chickens you ate? I like the mid-sized tanks. I have done well with the 5 gallon, I think, but I like the 30s. Yeah, I got you, no. And I mean, let's see, pros for smaller tanks. And when I say smaller, I would probably say what? Would you say 30 and down, basically? You went to culinary school for about 2 semesters, almost. Hey, man, more than I, way more than I've done, so that's cool. Um, Maritza thinks that before I met her, I used the George Foreman grill all the time. She thinks that's how I cooked, which is not true, but I did use one back then. You know, I can't deny that. I don't use it now anymore. But hey, it was healthier. Like it drained into that little trap, like the grease and stuff. Now I just cook in a pan, which is probably bad, but it tastes so good. Um, B Wizzle, what's up, man? Going to lurk while driving, eyes on road before. Hey, man. Yeah, absolutely. I do maintenance on 5 gallons once a week. My guppies have thrived, so I have plants. I must be doing something right. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Um, so yeah, pros like smaller tanks, you can move them around. Bigger tanks, the pros about bigger tanks is the maintenance. Uh, they're awesome to look at. The cons, you can't move them around. If you get a leak, that's a lot of water. So, but we can't go around worrying about things in life too much. You got to just try to prevent what you can, you know, and do whatever, right? Do what you can. So, yeah. Oh, God. Like I said, guys, I don't have a whole lot going on right now. I just came up just for the hell of it and didn't have much else to do at the moment. We're just talking about tanks. And I have that one. I got Flowerhorn, the 150 right there. Bigger tanks require more water and electricity. Heating infiltration is larger and cause more damage should they fail. You are absolutely right. There's no lie about that one. They're just, I don't know, they're just awesome to look at. But they do take a lot of time up. They do. In the past, I've considered going back to smaller tanks. They can be an all-day event. You're right. You're right. If you got to use buckets, it sucks. It sucks. I mean, lucky for me, the two big ones right here. Actually, I have the 120s in another room, like that way. Lando, later. Happy birthday. And I cleaned out the sump yesterday, so it hopefully it's not. And I found when I was cleaning out, I found a brittle starfish that I had when I had them in the 40. So it was in the filter sock. And oh shoot. Okay. Hey Jimmy, what's up, man?
Hey Mike.
I didn't look. Yeah,
you were just talking away. I'm sitting here going, "Hey, this is interesting." Yeah.
I didn't even look.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't plan on coming up either, but hey, here you are, buddy. So
Yeah.
saves me a phone call.
Hey, there you go. Yep. Man, so like when you were up on my last stream when it was my wife was upstairs and she was like, yeah, she was trying to she was like yelling something at me, but I don't know. She loves yelling from upstairs to downstairs.
I know she does. Yes, yeah.
I had to look for something, and it's like anytime I hear those words, "Hey, have you seen my?" Right away, I'm just like, "Stop!"
Oh boy,
where and if I, especially if it's like right before she has to go to work, she's like, "Hey, have you seen my like whatever it is?" And I'm just like,
that might be a common thing because Patricia still does that to me, and we're just roommates now, and she still does it.
Yeah,
and I'm like, what makes you think I know where your stuff is at? I mean, I don't know.
Oh, but I have to know where everything's at.
Well, you're married. You're married. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me. Oh, yeah, you do get used to things, and of course, I guess you get accused of selective hearing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I still get that. Sir.
Not knowing how to drive very well.
Well, of course, that's a lifetime thing right there. I mean, forget it.
Yeah, and I think the worst thing is like that we deal with almost every day is like, what's for dinner? That's the biggest question.
Yeah,
and I'll get like, what do you want? I don't know. Just pick something. Okay, well, let me go down the list of things that you don't want. It's not what I want. I could choose something right away.
I think that's another common thing, Mike. I mean, that sounds a lot like what I've gone through in my life too.
Like at my point, I'm just like her. I'm like, just choose whatever. I don't care. Just get it over with. Oh, here we go. Here's Adele.
Interesting. Oh, there's Adele.
Hey, Adele.
Hey, morning.
Morning. Good morning to you.
Yeah, it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't even know what I'm doing up right now. The cat woke me up.
Cats like doing that.
I think cats enjoy doing that.
Now I can smell
Yes.
someone making bacon and eggs, so I'm getting.
Oh, nice. I'll take some. I'll take some.
I know.
Thanks.
Yes, Sam, I will say it for you. Excelsior.
There you go.
I hope you clip that. Sam, clip it.
Yep. So Jimmy, you said you were gonna maybe do like a different direction. Maybe like you could do some cat videos. You got cats, so they're already there. Just film them or just video them.
There's a lot of material out there I can work with as well. I mean, believe me, it's hey, Adele. Yes, I have I didn't change. Well, yeah, I did. I changed my name to High Desert Aqua. I actually started a brand new channel.
Uncharted Divisions or something? Or
Yeah,
that's new to me.
diversions.
That's it. Okay.
Yes, and Mike figured it out. That name. And by the way, I used AI to pick that name for me.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
Oh shoot. Okay.
That's kind of cool.
And it means I can do anything I want.
Yep.
Yeah. So your channel name's kind of like mine in that it doesn't
Correct.
tie you down to one particular thing.
Mine does.
Actually, Adele, you are the first person I thought of when it picked that name. I went, well.
Oh, look at that.
So, technically, now YouTube does not recommend that I do what I'm going to do. They want you to pick a niche.
Yeah.
And stick to it. Well, the hell with YouTube. They didn't help me out the first time I had a channel, so I'll do what I want.
Yep.
I'll show them.
I think it would be a great idea if every single person, like in this community of Fish Fam, every single person change their name just to something like not specific to fish, and then like we all eventually had to guess who they were if they all came up on
Oh
it.
my god!
Wouldn't that be crazy?
You can't change. You can change your name and change it.
They just they have their secondary, and they have a secondary as like a completely different name.
Yeah,
it's still there. We've just got to guess who they are.
Now, don't get me wrong. I will always be a fish keeper and a fish family fan, a fish community fan. What's really funny, I mentioned this before on someone's stream, when I got the new channel, and they knew I was a fish channel because it was, High Desert Aqua, and I put it in the description, whatever.
Yeah.
I started seeing all kinds of fish channels that I had never seen before. In my what is it?
Oh, in your like suggested.
Yeah. Now that's kind of nutty, isn't it? And holy cow, folks, there's a lot of people out there that we don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, are there so many? And some of them are very, very big.
I was saying this the other day. So on my Facebook, for you, like suggested, things that you follow.
Yeah.
I'm seeing so many different like Facebook groups associated with channels. All these names I've never seen before.
Well, what?
So I've got to go back and like give a few of them a follow and check them out and see what they're about.
Yeah.
Well, they're just fellow hobbyists like us, but I've never seen their names before.
Adele, I would do that if I were you because, I mean, hey, Mike already knows. I told him that I was getting kind of bored. Okay, I admit it. But I was also bored.
I do too.
I was bored with myself as well. So that's why I just jumped in and said, I'm just gonna do something crazy, and so far so good, and I'm having fun with it. But I have a lot of work around the house to do too. So it's but I'm having fun, and that's the main thing. Have fun.
Oh yeah,
that's what it's all about.
If you're not having fun, do something else.
Switch it up.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, really.
Absolutely. So, Yep. And Adele, I was at the post office. I finally got a box like to put that little poster in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
So
that's a good idea. Yeah, put it in
it's
the
like
box.
it was it's like yeah, it's like it's not. I thought I was gonna find the tube to put it in, but it's more like like a rectangular, like like a tinfoil
Yeah.
type of box. You know, like
Yeah,
that shape.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I got it. I got that. I'm
Oh,
gonna get
there
it
you
sent out.
go.
You
And
know.
it's only going to cost him $284 to send it to you.
Well, I'll tell you. I finally sent off my winning stuff from my 1K giveaway,
Yeah.
and it cost me less than $100.
Yeah.
I'm sending
Well, that's still
liquid
very, very.
to June. June's gonna send that on for me from her place, but I told her to let me know how much the postage is from hers to Matt,
Yeah.
and then I can just send her some money for that.
Well, I'm going to just say it. People who give stuff away and pay for the postage and whatnot, that I find that extremely generous. And I know some people have more money than others, but I don't care how much money you got. It's something that you don't have to do if you don't want to, and people are doing it, and I think that's great. And
I tried to do so. I had Matt, June, and Debs as my giveaway winners, and I thought instead of doing something like everyone does the Amazon gift card, or like everyone knows what they're gonna win with certain giveaways, and I thought I'm gonna do something different and just offer everyone like a personalized, like Secret Santa style surprise gift.
Very good.
So I've tried to like personalize each for each person.
Very good.
Oh, and I sent some booby prizes for June's nephew as well.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
He really wanted to win and he didn't. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to send you a booby prize.
That's great. That's great.
And so yeah, I hope everyone enjoys them. It's just something a little bit different. It's different from the norm of an Amazon gift card or this gift card or a gift card for this certain store or whatever. So,
well, I'm still, I wish everyone would wake up and have that thought in their head for just one day. Today, I'm going to do something different.
That's it. I didn't want to do the same old gift card.
Like I'm waiting for Mike to go down to the ocean and get that container of seawater, but he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it.
I want to do it. I just want to make sure I'm not that one guy the cops are like, because they have really strict, stupid rules.
Yeah, but that would make a great video anyway, seeing you get arrested.
I know, wouldn't it?
That'd be great.
I would definitely get the likes on that one. And as they're arresting me, I'll be like, don't worry, it's all part of the show.
It's all part of the show.
Yeah.
That's great. See, yeah, that would be very entertaining. Oh, and I can hear Maritza in the background too.
Laughing her ass off.
It'd be like, how long does he have to stay there? Like over the weekend? Okay.
But actually, Mike, all kidding aside, I really wish you would do that because I think that would be a great experiment to do. I really do.
I still plan on it. I just got to do it strategically.
Okay. Well, yeah, dress in black, in the
middle of the day, right?
If you're gonna shit like little seawater, get those little. You could even use like little mini bar bottle. Get a little mini bar bottle and just grab some seawater.
Take a little sand. The kids toys that they build sandcastles out of.
Oh, just get a little kid's like bucket and just kind of
act like you're picking up water to build a sandcastle on the beach. Yeah, and just keep walking with the water.
Oh, that's funny.
You can even dress like a kid. You could put little boy clothes on too. What the hell?
Go down to the beach.
That would make a great video right there.
With the little like swimming things like around my arms right here.
Yeah. Oh my
God.
I'd probably get arrested just for looking crazy.
this has great possibilities. I think this is a wonderful idea.
Man. Oh, that's gold.
I might be able
Oh
to
my
work
God.
something out. Well, now
But
since I got
you
past,
know, if you don't do it, Tommy will.
oh, I have a
Oh,
feeling
I could
Tommy
see.
will
I
do
could
it.
see Tommy doing it for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, now since I've got past the whole like parking lot issue, now I can make my way towards the water over there.
There you go. Yeah.
You know,
Water
Oh, look,
wings.
there's
Yeah,
the
that's
thing.
what they are. Water wings. That's
Water
right.
wings.
The little propeller.
Oh my God, that would be so cool. That'd be
Oh my
so
God.
great.
See, Tommy, you should do that. I think
See, Tommy gets it.
Yeah.
We've already seen Tommy creeping through the woods looking for things, so why not? Why not go down to a waterway and go in costume of some kind?
He has no shame. He said it.
It's not that you have no shame, Tommy. You have a sense of humor.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the
It's all
first
about
thing.
fun, like we were saying. It's all in good fun.
That is the first thing that I saw in Tommy was his sense of humor, and that is so important. It is.
Well, something like, let's just say I went to that and I did all that crazy stuff, like something that kind of cancels out, like people be like, oh, okay, he's doing that. As if like she was there and she had like, she was recording me. They'd be like, oh, well, they're doing that for a reason, for something, So he's not just,
Oh, okay,
crazy.
okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not just crazy. That's great. Yeah.
It's actually being filmed for something. So yeah.
That's
It's doing
true.
it for a reason.
People have a tendency to kind of overlook that when they see filming going on.
Yeah.
Creeping around
They're like,
everywhere,
what
he
the hell is
says.
he filming? So it's an idea. Or I can just go down there at nighttime.
Well, that's why I said dress in black.
True.
Paint your bucket black and your little shovel and all that. Act like you're building a sandcastle at night and still do that.
Yeah.
I'm using my speech to
that'll make me
those who
really,
have known it would have got
really
me a
stealthy,
tape
So it'll happen.
I think people now look, I'm not suggesting people break the law, of course not. But I think people are a little paranoid about all of that. I mean,
well, I don't know. I was just reading it off I was reading it like Virginia laws or something about like taking sand, and I was like, wow, they actually have something about this in here about, it not being legal or something like that.
I might sound like that guy, but with all the crime being committed in the world,
they're worried about me taking a bucket of sand.
Yeah, I mean, come on, really?
I'm dredging the beach.
Yeah, you're
illegally.
You're destroying the environment.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But then I ran into a guy at like one of my local fish stores. I told him about the same thing. He was like, just he's been down there and he's tried that before too, and nobody's said anything to him. So
right. Yeah, I mean,
it'll happen, and I'll put it up here.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure the same law applies. Maybe to I've been wanting to go out in the desert and get some rock for the longest time. For the longest time. I mean, there's all kinds of different rocks.
I mean, don't you just have to walk in your yard and you're in the desert anyway?
Well, yeah, but there's not any the rocks have been cleared away years and years ago. I'm talking about some good sized rock.
You heard that, people? He can't use his like cleaning rocks as an excuse. They're not in his yard, so
yeah.
Tommy, would you find heaps of like fossils and things out there? Are there places you can go out there to find fossils?
I don't know.
Damn.
I'm waiting for the comments saying, but he
I'm
is
just reading. I'm just reading what Jorge's writing.
George, I'm ignoring you, George. I'm ignoring you.
Oh man, I think he wants your he wants your reaction.
Well, he's not gonna get it. He's not gonna get it. I'm still gonna show up at his door, see what he does.
Yeah.
I got a son that works at the Navy base. I can find his house. I can track him all day long if I want to.
I have ways of finding where you live. We have ways of finding. I have a particular set of skills.
Yeah.
Elaine is correct. If I started a garden, I would find rocks. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah. There's decent rock, but I'm talking, I'm talking like 6, 8, 10 inches big. I want some bigger type rock. Yeah.
Like around here, if I were to dig a hole like in my front yard, a lot of underneath the ground is clay.
Yeah, I had a clay yard back in Illinois. I did not like it very much. I did not like that clay.
Clay's a pain in the ass.
Here I'd say it's about 60% sand and 40% dirt.
Yeah.
That's what I can sift. I can take a shovel. I can take a shovel full, throw it in a bucket, rinse it off, let it dry. I sift it through a screen, like a window screen, actually. That's what I use. And I end up with about 6, 8 cups of sand. And that's how I get my sand for my tanks. Homemade sand.
Yep.
Tommy was like, yeah, hold my beer.
Oh, boy.
You can pick up rocks from anywhere. Not going to lie, I totally stole a cobblestone from Mount Vernon, George Washington's driveway, right after a federal agent said we're not allowed to take any.
Well, yeah,
12-year-old me was like, oh, yeah, watch this.
Yeah.
I think the most like unique place I've ever picked up rocks from, they're actually little pebbles, and I think I mentioned this on a stream like a year ago, was I have in a little box, an old cigarette box from years ago, was like 3 little like pebbles from the middle pyramid in Egypt when I went inside of it.
Oh,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I looked around. I was like, "Ooh, they swept that clean." I'm like looking in the corner on the wall. I went down to tie my shoe, and I grabbed a couple, and yeah. So I was like, "Oh, is this bad luck?"
Well, I don't think so. It's not like you were taking some artifact or something,
Sure, I'm not the only one who done that.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then I got a rock from when I went out to California on the beach.
Okay.
It's in my saltwater tank over there, just sitting in the front. In the
tank. Awesome. Very good. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yep. But
I like that massive. I think it's quartz. Tommy has this huge piece of quartz that he found.
Yeah, he sent me a little piece of quartz, I believe. Yeah,
that's cool. What color is it?
The one he sent me?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of bluish, gray. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was quartz, wasn't it, Tommy? That you sent me? I believe it was.
Yeah.
You know what that reminds me? Hang on, let me show you. You know what that you said, bluish gray. That kind of reminds me of this right here that I just recently got in the mail. I was in the last stream. I showed this. It's like bluish gray.
Sort of. Yeah, well, yeah, mine isn't that blue.
That is a cool style.
Huh? Yeah. You know where I got it from, right?
Yeah, Belinda.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. I was like, I need that. That looks pretty cool.
George says he collects rocks out in the desert, so
What do you say? He said, no, Mike. Those are cursed. Don't believe me. Look who you right. Oh God.
He's not going to let up, is he? He's just not going to let up.
You got it. Like when it comes to you, Jimmy, you guys got to get back.
Yeah, well,
I'm not that like sharp and like quick. To like.
Oh, George is more than sharp. He's like a razor. Oh yeah, but that's cool. He wouldn't do it if he knew I didn't like it. So
yeah,
I don't. Now, what's his face? The loudmouth. Come on, all I have to say is loudmouth. You should know who I'm talking about. Garcia. That's. I don't know about him. He says it's all in fun, but I don't know. Sometimes I don't know. I'm not sure about that guy.
Wait, you said loudmouth and John's vlog popped into chat.
No, I'm not talking about John's vlog.
I know.
What's up, John?
Oh boy.
Yep.
Anyway, is Garcia really going to do that marathon live stream? Is he really going to do that?
That's what he said. He said he is.
Oh,
it's
God.
gonna be funny. It's gonna be good to see. Actually, it's been a while since anyone's done a marathon stream.
Yeah, well, okay.
Did he say it was on like Friday or Saturday?
I can't remember. I think I'm gonna get a case of beer, get a nice lawn chair, and sit out in my yard and watch the rocks. I think that
watch the rocks form.
I'm gonna watch the rocks, see if they move for 24 hours. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I don't know. God love them.
I mean, I have New Zealand river rock in my fish tank, Silver. You can buy it in bags here. I don't need to steal it.
Now, Tommy said Garcia and Aquafunk. Now, I hate to pick one person over another, but Aquafunk could probably pull off a 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
But there's no way that man is going to take the time to do something like that. He's got a life, you know?
I couldn't imagine me trying to do it. I'd just be like this.
Oh my God, Mike. No. See, but you know your limitations.
I do.
Yeah. You do. You're a smart young man. You know what, yeah.
And plus Marissa would be like, just end it. End it. It's not long enough.
After about 23 minutes, she would say end it, probably. Mm-hmm. You've talked long enough.
I'm like, you're missing the point of like streaming, you know. I mean, you know.
And speaking of streaming, here I have an announcement
to make. That sounds about right, John. He's going, we're all out in the Northeast Coast. It was between me, Garcia, or Vinny on who is the loudest.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, well, Vinny is nothing compared to Garcia. If we're talking about the same Vinny.
G'day, Craig.
Speaking of live streaming, I do not think on this particular channel, because it does not fit, I am not going to do any live streaming. However, I will pop up on anybody's at any point in time or be a guest or whatever, but I don't think I'm going to host any live streaming because it doesn't fit into what I want to do.
Gotcha.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. It just doesn't make sense to me. And there are a lot of really nice channels that don't do live streams, you know. However, I enjoy watching good ones. I do. So I encourage people that can pull off a good one. Mike is still trying. He's trying. He's learning.
Struggling.
You know, I gave him the good formula, having his lovely bride appear with him on Sunday mornings, afternoons, wherever you may live. But you know, she's being stubborn sometimes.
She's hit or miss with that.
She just doesn't get it. She doesn't want Mike. She doesn't want Mike's channel to be successful. You know, she doesn't. She doesn't care. She'd rather have him look for stuff instead of
right. You know, have you seen my? And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I enjoy a good live stream. I do, and if it's something that you can listen to, that's even better, because I can get some things done while I listen. You know, so.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. Is your breakfast done yet?
Yep.
Okay. That's cool.
Sorry, I needed some cereal to fuel my day.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't had a bowl of cereal in my gosh.
Me either, but they had some Weet-Bix bites on special yesterday. I thought I'm going to buy a box.
Some what?
Weet-Bix bites. So it's like, trying to think, Vitabrits?
I don't even know what that is.
That sounds like fish food.
Well, Vibes would love it.
Yeah. It's an Aussie thing.
What's it made out of?
Let's see. 68% whole grains, iron, B vitamins. So it's basically grains, but it's
Great.
like hang on.
Okay.
Like what? Oh, okay. Is it like a flake? Oh, okay.
So it's like kind of flaky, but it's in little cakes. These are like the bite-sized versions.
Okay.
Usually they come in like little bricks.
Wow.
And it's just like a plain brick. These are like a special thing. They have like little bite-sized chunks with bits of fruit in them. I think the other one has like honey.
Sounds good.
It's not bad.
You guys got
See,
some
this was like the it thing when I was a kid to get, because it had the little pieces of fruit in it and it made it taste better.
Yeah.
So I kind of reverted back to childhood for it.
Yeah. That's cool.
Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Healthy.
Well, mate,
you gotta eat your Wheat Bix to get big and strong.
Yeah, well, a little late in the game for me. I don't know about that.
No, they're not like mini wheats. Mini wheats are like little puff pillows.
Yeah.
Those are like little briquettes. I don't know how else to describe them.
It's not cereal, but something I've been wanting to try are freeze-dried foods.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if somebody mentioned that the other day or not on a live stream. But it's not the cheapest thing in the world, though, unfortunately.
No.
But I think I'm gonna try something. I don't know. Just sounds good to me.
I think they have freeze-dried stuff in the scoop and weigh section at the supermarket. I think I've seen some the other day.
Yeah.
Like it's like an alternative to dehydrated.
Right. It just sounds better too. Dehydrated food, Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost silver. So it's not oats, it's wheat.
I'm weird. A cereal that I like,
and I'll deconstruct one for you so you can see what it's made of.
for some reason, I like grape nuts. I don't know why.
Oh, I like grape nuts, Mike.
I learned when I was small, I learned that you don't put a lot in the bowl, because when you put milk, it just
expands.
And it came in that little bitty box when we were growing up.
It still does.
Oh, does it? I haven't gotten it in a long time. Yeah,
still does. Yeah,
my mom really liked that, and she kind of, I guess started that with me. I've always liked grape nuts.
Yeah.
I have no idea what grape nuts are.
It's like a little tiny, grain about yay big, and it's it's when you put milk in it, it expands a little bit.
And it starts off very, very crunchy.
Yeah, and they don't taste like grapes or anything.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know why they named it that.
Probably because they're like the size of a grape. I don't know.
No, they're small.
Yeah,
but they're good though. Tastes like, what does it taste like? Just like fiber, like I don't know.
I don't know.
Fiber.
I don't know what it tastes like, but it's good.
Yeah.
I've always, you know what, Mike? I think I'm gonna get me a box.
I'm with you, Craig. I'm with you.
They're good, man. They're good. Great.
I have my groceries delivered from the Walmart Superstore here. I think I'm gonna do a mail order. I mean, online order, and have them deliver me a box of grape nuts.
Now, have you ever had anything delivered and they said, "Well, we had to substitute something because they ran out"?
Yeah, they have that. They have that option online, and you can also put do not substitute, and they just drop it from the order.
Oh, okay. Because they'll substitute your grape nuts and get you something like.
Yeah, I've had that happen, and I didn't like what they chose, so I make sure I put no substitution.
Tommy says that they're chicken scratch for people.
Oh, yeah,
whatever.
I mean,
whatever. Tommy.
Grape nuts.
But they're good.
What do you know, you four-fingered fool?
They're good, man. They're good. I might get me some.
Oh my God!
Oh my
I tell you
God.
what, I'm not
Chicken
going to joke
feed.
about that because it's a shame Tommy that happened to Tommy when he was young. But I came so close to losing a finger about a year ago outside cutting some wood on a table saw, and
Ugh.
I immediately thought of Tommy, and I was like, well, it would have been cool to hang out with another guy that lost a finger, but I don't think I want to
Mm.
join that club. And it was close. It was really close. And I was
Yeah.
stupid. It was my fault. I mean,
Sam. They can use grape nuts in their gizzards to help digest food.
See, you can.
you know what?
They're good for people and chickens, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know if a chicken would eat it or
Hey,
not.
feed a chicken grape nuts, eat that chicken, and
Pre-stuffed chicken.
there you go. Great
Chicken is my favorite
grape
meat
nuts, chicken nuggets, or something. I don't know.
or
Hi,
whatever.
June.
What's up, June?
Good morning.
There she is. She's everywhere.
Yeah.
I never know when that woman sleeps. I really don't.
She sleeps when Chris does.
Okay.
Grape nuts are essentially the pea gravel you'll find outside.
It is. I'm not gonna lie. Every now, all this you're describing, it is, but it's just like
It is.
good.
Yeah.
They're good. You know,
Golly.
it's like wheat gravel or something. I don't know.
Getting shamed on the internet for liking grape nuts. What the hell?
I would love to do like a GoFundMe, and I want to collect like all of these things from the States or from different places. Like all of these foods that you guys are all talking about all the time that we don't get over here. At least just like the dry goods, like the cereals and stuff that you're talking about now, and send it over here to do like taste testing.
You ever see those videos where there's two people and they'll test like something from and they're from two different countries and they'll taste like this one.
They swap and they'll taste something from each other's countries. Yeah. There's a company that sells like snack boxes from other countries, so you can like taste all of these different foods, but they're really expensive, and you don't get much in them. Like,
yeah. My mom said grape nuts contain neither grapes nor nuts, but made from wheat and barley. They're like eating gravel. Yeah, but they're good.
They also make
hi, Donna.
Grape nuts flakes are also good, Mike.
They have grape nuts flakes?
Yes, they do.
But I like the grape nuts. Like it's just in that form, though. They're good.
You like the texture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Hey, there was a record on June's channel last night. We only went for 2.5 hours.
That is a record.
Wow, that is. Normally you wait till I pop up, and you're like, all right, well, it's about that time.
She had a water spill in the kitchen and had to run down and clean it up. But she said she was up until daylight cleaning.
Who's that?
June.
Oh, man.
That sucks. I hope it's all sorted. I hope that you didn't ruin your carpet or anything. It wasn't too bad. Are the flakes made out of river slate? What the heck?
My God.
Hey, there's probably a lot of cereals that are like they make it so natural, like you're eating nature because it's healthy or something like that. You know?
Oh yeah, some of it probably tastes like tree bark. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I've eaten tree bark.
I mean, there is like
I think I probably have
Sultana brand tastes like cardboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
They used to have these little bran sticks, and it was like eating pine needles. They're just crunchy little. I can't remember what they call it. It is bran.
Yeah.
I haven't even turned my lights on or anything yet. It's too early.
I think
everything's dark.
Get me some cereal here.
Some grape nuts.
Yeah.
Grape nuts are pretty high in fiber.
Yes, they are.
Look up Kashi cereal. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, Kashi. Oh, one cereal that I like, but it gets soggy way too quick is Life.
Yeah.
Life.
I like that too, but you're right.
But it gets soggy really quick.
Yes, it does.
So it's kind of like you got to hurry up and eat it.
But it has a really good taste.
It does, especially the like, was it cinnamon?
Oh, there you go. Donna's put in info. Grape nuts were created in 1897 by Charles William C.W. Post, who used a coffee grinder to turn a flat sheet of the baked cereal into tiny kernels that resembled grape seeds or nuts.
Oh.
So that's why they're called grape nuts.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there you go. Thank you for that information. Wow.
Good bowl of grits. We don't have grits here.
Oh, you don't?
No.
It's like, I mean, if I eat grits, I got to put like stuff in it to make it taste better.
From what I thought grits were was like potato.
What's up, Whip?
First time I had grits was during basic training in the mess hall back in blah blah blah. long time ago.
And cue Jorge at this moment, you know.
And waiting for it.
Yeah.
Waiting.
Yeah.
After you put a cup of sugar on top, oh my god.
They weren't bad, but I was hungry.
You know, the best galley that I've ever eaten at in my life. Okay, as far as military goes, the best one I've ever eaten in my life, surprisingly, was in Djibouti, Africa.
Oh, really?
Yep. I would have never guessed that one.
I never would have figured that one until I ate there. I was like, wow, this food is actually really good. And you'd hope it is for people stationed out there in Djibouti, Africa.
Yeah.
You know? At least they got that going for them.
What the heck?
I just had to say that.
I had no idea you were in Africa.
We stopped there for like a couple of days, a day or two.
Oh my gosh.
They have like full kitchen staff and, like everything's catered for. It's amazing. You can basically get anything like day or night.
Where at?
Some of the ships I've seen these days, like I've seen videos of these ships.
Yeah.
And like there's a guy that goes, a day in the life kind of thing, and he runs through. You walk into the mess hall and it looks like a huge like university cafeteria.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they have like full kitchen staff. It's all like prepared in Bain Marie's, and you can walk around. They have a store on the ship as well.
Oh,
so like you can buy all your snacks and things.
Yep, they got those.
Like,
yep.
Crazy.
Yep. We had ship stores, yeah.
Mike, without looking at chat, look away.
Oh, it could have been Donna. I'm not sure.
Do you know what your mom's favorite cereal is?
Yeah. I know what it is.
Oh, did you see it in the chat? Be honest.
Don't you know our government never lies? That's a good one.
It's Golden Grams.
That's right. You saw it in the chat, you bum.
What? Golden Grams is good. I like Golden Grams too.
They're not bad. Yeah, they're not bad at all. I'll tell you what, a mess hall in Fort Leonard Wood, back when I was there, it's still the largest single room I think I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That thing was huge.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Adam said malto meal. I haven't had that in years.
I have never had malto meal.
It's good.
Never had it.
It's so good.
Which means my mother never bought it when I was a kid.
I thought they had that over there in what? Where were you at? St. Louis?
I grew up in St. Louis, yeah.
Morty, take your pills.
Is that your alarm?
Not mine.
That goes off every day, and I don't know why.
You haven't fixed it.
It's got
Morty, take your pills.
It's got a little. I have a little digital clock with the temperature and blah 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 on it, and the alarm goes off every day at about 10 minutes to the hour here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Honey Nut Cheerios are good.
Honey Nut Cheerios, yeah, they're pretty good.
we did not grow up with sugared cereal. Okay, so I'm not.
We grew up with cornflakes. I get it.
Yeah, we were very basic. Cornflakes, Cheerios, Rice Krispies. You know, my parents didn't like the sugar.
Cornflakes. We had cornflakes.
Oh, cornflakes, definitely, sure. Yeah.
But we had sugar in the container, so you just pour it all out in there.
Yeah, when they weren't looking, I put sugar on the cereal, let me tell you. Yeah.
Because then, like, you get down to the bottom and you take the spoon and you're just scooping the sugar up anyway. So,
Adam McReynolds said he lives about 3 hours east of St. Louis, so I bet they had it when you lived there. What we talk about, Multi-Meal again?
yeah.
That's just
3
something.
hours east. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that would be in Illinois, or well, maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
It could be Indiana.
Yeah.
I am not sure.
Corn Pops. Corn Pops are good.
Oh, Corn Pop. Yeah, that was one of the sugared cereals that we did have once in a while. Was Corn Pops.
Another one of my favorite cereals is Crispix. I don't know why. I just like those.
Good.
Corn Pops and Sugar Smacks.
Sugar Smacks. I had those as a kid, but it was the bagged one. It was in the bag, which you had a lot.
They didn't come out with the bags until I was grown up.
Or like the roof of my mouth too much.
I bought the bags for my kids. I did that.
Yeah.
I've seen I don't know whether it's Captain Crunch. I've seen Lucky Charms. I've seen Count Chocula, and another cereal here in Australia, but it's like $10 for a tiny little box. Like it's really expensive. I can't quite justify it just yet to buy it, but I kind of do. Like I want to try at least Lucky Charms.
Well, do it as a treat.
Yeah.
Just one time. See what, come on. You can do that.
Yep. Did you
They're starting to see a lot more like American foods coming over now.
Well, to me, like a lot when you get into a lot of those sugary cereals and stuff, like where they have like fruit or chocolate.
More sugar than cereal. Yeah.
I mean, it all tastes the same, kind of.
Yeah.
Sugary, but not always. Apple Jacks is kind of different. It has a different flavor
because it's apple.
Yeah.
God, my neighbor needs to sort out his fan belt.
You what?
My neighbor needs to sort out his fan belt. All I hear is squeak, 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 squeak.
Oh.
Adam
it's getting really bad again.
Peanut butter Captain Crunch was his favorite.
Peanut butter crunch. Yes, that's pretty good.
And then Whip said it's like Cocoa Puffs mixed with peanut butter.
Pea and quinoa protein with moringa and manuka honey. Oh.
I remember Cocoa Puffs. You end up with chocolate milk. I do remember that.
Yep. I got a box of Cocoa Krispies in there. They've been in there for a while.
Well, cereal didn't last too long in our house when we were growing up.
Nah.
That was something that our folks allowed us to have as a snack, because we got the milk, So
yeah, I think I got told not to drink all the milk up when I was a kid because I drank.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
When we moved to the farm, like we had cows, so we had milk on tap. Literally, we didn't have to worry about milk.
Yeah.
Milk.
It was buying the cereal that was expensive, so my parents just used to buy Weet-Bix.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, here's all the Halloween Blueberry Count Chocolate. Yeah, those are out in the stores right now.
Yeah.
Never had any of those.
I don't think I might have had Count Chocula once, but that's all I remember. Like maybe one time.
Yeah.
But I haven't really had cereal in a long time. Lately, when I go to work, I just fix like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I just take it with me.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have that right before I go to bed, like an idiot,
Well, you're in your mind. You're probably thinking, "Well, it's help me go to sleep."
That's what it does. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I eat something, I get tired about an hour later.
Oh my
Even-
God! So I got
I'll
it.
be right back.
Okay, so something that Maritz, like I've recently been. Oh my God! So my phone, right? When I go to sleep, I'm laying there looking at my phone, and I've been like falling asleep, and it goes like this, and it like somehow when I wake up, I'm laying on my phone, and my alarm's going off, and she
I've
can
done that.
barely hear it, and then she's all like, and the next thing she's like, Mike, why did you text? Like she said on Facebook, I got a notification that you put something on Lefty's. You wrote something on Lefty's, and it's just repeating random words, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't
Oh,
even go
no.
on Lefty's Facebook thing, and I realized, and I look on Facebook Messenger, and I sent, I think, a lot of people a link, something that Lefty posted, and I was like, what the hell did I do? You know?
That's
deleted.
that's crazy. That's crazy.
So yeah, she's like, don't fall asleep. Like, just put your
Yeah.
phone down and go to sleep.
You might want to watch that.
Yeah. I woke up late a couple of times, so I'm like laying on my phone.
Oh,
I
I've
didn't hear
done
the
that.
alarm. Yeah.
I've done that many times.
Yep. So I gotta be. I said I just need to get a regular alarm clock.
That would probably help.
Yeah. I can't rely on my phone. You should make a bunch of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and freeze them. That way you can just grab. I know, because it takes time to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And me, I hate that thin layer of jelly. I like when you bite into it and you got that little clump of jelly in there. That's just the way I like it. So
that's good to know. I'll make a note about that. In case I ever send you a sandwich.
Make sure there's some jelly in there.
I'm with you. I like it that way too.
Man, what time is it? Almost 5 o'clock. I'm like getting hungry now. She gets off at 5. She's getting off late today. 5:30. Guess she's teaching a class today.
Awesome.
Yeah, teaching some people how to cook some stuff at the schools. Way when I was very young, tuning honey and peanut butter, not stopped eating it. Honey and peanut butter and honey, yeah, it's pretty good too.
I've never had that.
It's good. Yeah, okay. Have you had peanut butter and like banana, like cut up in a sandwich?
Yes, I've done that.
That's pretty. If you put peanut butter and some honey, it's pretty good too. Instead of using jelly, you just put some honey.
Oh boy, now I'm gonna order some honey
and grape nuts.
Yeah, I just got peanut butter.
Is it creamy or crunchy?
I like the creamy.
Yeah.
Just because.
Apple butter with honey is pretty good.
That's pretty good. I've had that.
Yep.
I had a neighborhood lady that used to do a big batch of apple butter every year.
Okay.
She'd sell it to folks, but she gave us. We knew her for years, so she just gave us some.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's good. Really
and
good.
Whips like and bacon. Yep.
Huh.
Bacon's good too. Mm-hmm.
I never thought we'd be talking about eating stuff, Mike. Doggone it.
Oh, that happens on this stream a lot.
Well, and Vibe isn't even here.
I know. You think like he's got to like sense it or something that we're talking about food. Maybe we got to talk about cottage cheese and he'll hear that somehow.
Well, food is a universal subject, that's for sure.
Yeah.
We all have stories about food.
Yep. If there's no dripping of jam, the sandwich isn't. Yeah, exactly, June. You have plenty of like.
Oh yeah, I always get a hunk of jelly on my shirt when I eat. Yeah. Oh yeah. All the time.
Yep. Peanut butter, honey, bacon, bananas, and bacon. I guess that would be good.
I'll tell you what, with all the folks, when we get together like this, people all over the country and all over the world sometimes, we all have our little individual things that we did, like I remember the first time I saw a kid put potato chips on his bologna sandwich. You know, you ever have?
Oh, you said potato chips on your bologna sandwich?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, like I've had bologna and cheese, and I put like the chips inside of it.
yeah. I mean, the first time I
Did
saw a
that as
kid,
a kid.
I was like, yeah, as a kid, and I'm like, well, that's really good. So I started having my mom put some potato chips in the bag, and then I'd throw it on there when I ate,
Yep.
and that stuff like that. I bet you there's all kinds of little things that people did that I have no idea.
Yeah.
God, now I got to get some potato chips.
Well, the ruffle kind or the non-ruffle kind?
Boy, on a sandwich, probably I'd like the ruffle because it's thicker.
Yeah, I think when it comes to potato chips, I kind of like just the plain the best, the regular flavor.
I like them when I use dip. I like the thin ones because I like to get like 10 times the dip than I get the chip. So.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Who else puts fries on their burger?
I haven't really
I
thought
have
about
not.
that,
I have not done that.
but I'll tell you what, I like that California burrito where they got fries in the burrito.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah. I haven't done that, June.
Steak and Shake. They got rid of Steak and Shake around here. So mad about that.
That was a really good place to go back in St. Louis when I was growing up.
They
opened
up a Freddy's instead. Yeah.
Good place to meet people. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. Steak and Shake.
Yeah, Steak and Shake. And I like their burgers there. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Years ago, Maritz's nephew came and lived with us because he came from Puerto Rico, didn't know any English yet, right? He was learning, so we drive past the Steak and Shake, and he's like with his accent. He looks at, he's like, "Ooh," he's like Steak and Snake because it looked like an in kind of. And ever since that kind of stuck, I was like Steak and Snake.
Oh my god, that sounds like a place in Australia,
right?
There you go. Yeah, boy, I tell you, people can talk about food all day long, Mike.
Since you wrap them up. Yep.
Okay, let's go right off the cuff. Right now, if you could have anything to eat right now, what would it be?
It's tough to decide, man.
Oh, here we go. I'm not Maritza. You can give me an answer.
I know, but because my go-to is boring. It's just pizza, but I don't.
No, that's not boring if that's what you feel like having.
No, but I mean, I want to think of something better, like something different. Like,
well, you're thinking too much.
I am. I'd say a good steak.
There you go. I'll join you with that.
All right, I'm back.
Good steak with baked potato.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Something that my doctor doesn't want me to eat, but I don't care.
So I was messaging. Well, I was commenting on a lady's post this morning in one of our local Facebook groups.
Oh, okay.
She worked for a wildlife, like a wildlife rescue place, that will often send a lot of the native animals to Australia Zoo to get treatment and care.
Yeah.
And she was asking for cardboard boxes. Now, because I work at a shopping centre and a shop that always has boxes of stock coming in, I've replied to her and gone, yeah, sure. If I can help out, I can. I'll ask my boss if she's got some smaller boxes. If not, come down on a day where I'm closing the store and I can take you down to the bins downstairs and you can help yourself.
Awesome.
So we've got like big dumpsters that are just for cardboard boxes. So they're not like contaminated.
Right.
They're of different sizes. So usually they're chock-a-block, come down, help yourself. And she's got, oh, that's awesome. So I just had to go respond to her.
Well, good for you, Adele. Good for you.
Well, why not? Like, we've got to look after all the little critters.
Okay, yeah. I got another cat story. Oh boy, a cat story.
Oh boy.
Found a little. Oh boy, it couldn't have been more than a week old. Abandoned kitten outside again.
Aww.
And it was just crying and crying and crying. I did not bring it in the house, but I did put it in a box so that it couldn't wander or fall or anything with a blanket in there. And my gosh, went to the store and got some newborn cat milk substitute stuff that they make.
Oh, yeah.
And a little nursing bottle, but it did not work.
Oh.
It wouldn't take the food, so
It wouldn't match, or it wouldn't.
Yeah, it just wouldn't do it. So Pat got online, contacted a Facebook group locally.
Yeah.
And within a few hours, an older lady, probably my age, but she contacted us back and said that she actually does that. She rescues specifically specifically kittens. And Pat went out and met her, and the lady already had a box and a bottle ready right there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a few minutes, and that kitten was sucking away on that bottle. So,
that's good.
Looks like it's going to be okay. So that's one cat we saved, Mike, without having to take it in. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
poor little dude. I hope he's alright.
So tiny. I mean, just flopping around on the porch. I don't know how it got there, but
yeah,
man.
Tommy wrote, "Ask Brits to make you a picanha." We've had that stuff. Is so good.
Picanha.
It's like a steak, because we had that. We went to they used to have a Brazilian steakhouse here, and they closed it down. Your Brazilian style, see? Yep, it's good.
Yeah, well, Tommy, he can ask her, but that don't mean she's going to do it for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So
who does most of the cooking, Mike?
Kind
of 50-50?
Kind of, yeah. Like, there'll be time, like, she showed me how to make certain things, and some things I already knew how to make.
Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad you both cook. That's good.
Yeah, and then when it comes to like, like, I don't know, like certain day, like holidays or whatever, she'll make something, like, and I'll just kind of help.
Okay.
Very good. She'll be like, I'm gonna cook something, but then she'll be just chilling in her chair, and she'll be like, "Hey, can you do me a favor and go just set the pots out?" And then I'll be like, "All right, done." She like, "Can you just set the meat out on the counter?" And then that's good. And then like, "Oh, can you grab the cans?" And just, so I'm really doing it,
Yeah,
gotcha.
It's micromanaging.
So, but she cooked it, like that's
hey, that's great.
That's funny.
I can picture all of this. You
guys
you guys are so easy to picture when you describe something.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Most of the time I just picture Maritza saying something and you going, okay.
These days that's just what I'll, okay. And she'd be like, "Do you really mean, are you just like saying that just so it's over
with?"
Like,
gosh, Mike, you're great. You're great. I mean,
like, I'm listening,
Golly.
Don't mess with my steak, just grill it and serve it, Whip says.
Whip says, "I struggle with Kraft mac and cheese." You struggle with the powder cheese? Or is it like the liquid cheese?
We grew up on that stuff.
Craig's doing an auction today after Hot Mess.
Oh, is he? Okay. Craig.
Oh.
So we're doing, so is it on your channel or is it on Bell's?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Craig, that fish room or whatever you got, or whatever you're calling it, my goodness.
Looking amazing now, isn't it?
It's like a gallery.
It is.
Yeah.
And then he was outside with Phantom.
It's on Bell's channel.
I didn't know they were right on the water like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I'm so jealous.
I got that. I know. I told him the same thing. I was like, man, you go out there, there's that big, wide, like, wall. Just, man, yeah, it's pretty cool.
That is
got the dock right there.
Craig, I'm so happy for you. I mean it.
Yep. My backyard, is up against someone else's backyard, so like
that's
right there on top of each other.
I have an empty property behind mine, so but
what I picture yours, Jimmy, is like your picture you got with a cactus right there. That's kind of like I'm picturing like you go out into your front yard and that's what you got right there.
Well, we have a paved road. It's not.
They're not complete savages, Mike.
I know, but that's just because you say desert. I think Plus, you say high desert. I'm thinking, holy crap, you're like near Death Valley.
Well, I'm really not that far away from Death Valley, but tell you.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, but well, it is the desert. I mean, it is.
It's desert enough to have what scorpions, and you got rattlesnakes and coyotes. Sure. Yep.
Roadrunners.
Yep.
Yep. We got them.
Did you have are there mountains kind of around you?
Actually, we are in a valley surrounded by 4 mountain ranges.
You got mountain lions walking around too.
Yes, we do.
That's funny.
Man.
I mean, crocodile does
with those cats out there then.
Yeah, I do not go out. I don't go outside at night.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because of snakes and scorpions and things like that, but
yep.
Unless it's on the pavement, but there's all kinds of critters. I'm kind of like a United States version of the Australia outback,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure we have scorpions here as well.
It's just the things where you're at, Jimmy, are a little bit smaller.
There's definitely smaller. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I
don't have spiders as big as my dog over here. Yeah.
Centipedes. Oh man. Yeah. What's up, Stephen P? I hate centipedes.
I'm not a big fan of those things. No.
Too many legs. Yeah.
Yeah, they're creepy.
You got insects that have 6, and you got spiders with 8, and you got centipedes with like 200. The owner said, "Wow, look at all the fish in the river. Wonder why they're all at the wharf."
At the wharf. I tell you, Craig.
I'd be out there fishing a lot if I was on that.
Oh, I don't know what I'd be doing, but I probably would not
well,
be.
That's what he's doing. So he's actually lulling the fish into a false sense of security because they all live under the dock.
Yeah.
So he goes out and feeds them little handfuls of food every day, so that they expect it, and then one day he's just gonna go out and fish them.
Yeah, he said he showed him the bucket of food, and that's why they're all there. I can imagine.
Yeah, showed him the bucket of food. Yeah. That's funny. But they were like that. They did that as soon as you guys moved in, there was fish there. So maybe he just never noticed them before. Oh yeah, he's got his spear gun ready.
Yep.
I want to see you measure the big ones. If you get a big one, I want to see how big it is. They look big in the water, but it could be bigger.
Yeah.
I seen a possum the other day in my backyard.
A possum?
In my backyard, yeah.
Oh boy.
So a couple weeks ago, I took my dogs right out here, just in the back patio area, go to the bathroom, and this little baby possum about this big runs up to our little dog, stares at it, and then runs away.
Aww.
Little baby one like that out of nowhere. I was like, I thought it was a rat at first, but then I was like, wait a minute, that's like a little possum.
Aww. Poor little possum.
They are something. We had those in the city when I was growing up. I don't know how they got in the city. We found one in our apple tree one day.
Yeah.
Eating apples.
I like possums because they eat ticks. You guys' ones do. I don't know about ours. The brush tail.
I don't know why people everywhere. Keep pets that can kill you. Oh yeah. Shoot! Look who's here.
What is?
Hi, Tommy.
Oh, I got to get back on the page. I'm looking at potato chips.
Yeah, Tommy's here.
There we go. Hey, there he is. Hey, Tommy.
Hello.
What's up, Tommy? Man, it's the first time you actually came up on my stream.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he's grilling.
Oh, you devil.
He's grilling.
You
I'm showing you how to
devil.
make some picanha.
Oh man.
If we had smell-o-vision right now, oh my god.
Oh,
My
kick him off. Kick him off the show. Kick him off.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
Sear it on all sides. Then we set it over here. The heat on this side.
Oh wait, you know what? Let me do this.
Yeah.
Oh, we changed it. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna put that on the big camera when you had it
Looks
open.
like you got a beautiful day there, Tommy.
Oh, I burned my finger.
What's another finger? You know, who cares?
Yeah. I'm already missing one. What's it matter?
Good job.
Oh my gosh.
Got this.
Dang.
Well, it's good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, man.
I almost lost a toe the other day too. My my sawzall right here. You can see the
Oh
tip.
my
of
gosh.
the
Yeah.
Oh, grief.
I was wearing my Crocs.
Oh no.
Went through my Crocs like that into my toe and stuck in there so hard that when I lifted my foot up, that whole sawzall was still stuck in my pinky toe until I got it about 1.5 feet off the ground, and then it finally just went bloop and fell out. And it was just like,
What the hell?
Well, I think maybe you got to explain what you were doing when that happened.
I was moving stuff around in the fish shed, getting everything broke down, and I heard the dogs barking, and it was their bark like, hey, somebody's here. So I turned around real quick and put my foot right on
Oh
the tip of it.
Mm.
my gosh, Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Me and Blake don't mix, man. I've got a curse.
yeah. Yep. Oh God.
What's up, Mike?
How much, man? What's going on with you?
Cooking and freaking burning phalangical features.
Man, yeah, that stuff looks really good.
Sure does. You know, Tommy wasn't married. You know, I mean, I might have to head over to Texas and make good buddies with him. You know what I'm saying?
Doing, Jimmy.
Man. Now you're like inspiring me to use my grill outside.
I like them older.
Wow.
What would be the male version of a cougar?
Oh man.
Tell her.
Sabertooth.
You
Well, no,
know
that's a great fox.
Tommy, you know who Paul Lynde is, right?
Paul Lynde?
Yeah, the actor. Because it sounded like you were just channeling him when you said, I like him older. If you look him up, you'll see that you sounded exactly like him.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Fox,
And yes, he did like the gentleman. Yes, he did.
God. Man.
No, he's a very famous actor, but and nobody at the time knew that he was
Mhm.
that way. You know, not that it made any difference. He was a funny guy. He really was.
Elton John acted like nobody knew he was either. And then when he finally came out, it was like, and?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, right?
It's
You know.
like everyone
Yeah.
now going, yeah, there's aliens, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Something I don't know, Sir Elton.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Yes, exactly.
And so June gave up grilling since she got a George Foreman grill. A George Foreman
Oh,
grill.
really?
Well,
That's what I used before I met Maritza, my George Foreman grill.
those are nice, but grilling is grilling. You know, I mean.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I'd like to see George Foreman grill do that flaming up like Tommy just showed us. You know.
No, it won't. You can't cook a good picanha.
Well, if
on
it
a
does,
Foreman
you
grill.
probably need a new grill. You know.
It takes either some Wagyu or a piece with a lot of fat on it to do that.
Oh gosh.
Yep. Dang, man. So what else you cooking with that?
I know I'm doing the chimichurri to put on top of it. And then my wife got a couple of things. I was telling her I wanted to do some grilled corn, like some roasted grilled corn. Be really good, like on the cob.
Yep.
Man.
Put some chili powder on it. Yeah.
Have you ever had street corn?
Like elote?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like it's weird. The weirdest thing is when I had street corn, they have like they put mayonnaise on it.
Yeah.
And I've never thought that. I tried it. I was like, oh my God, this stuff is so good.
You're like, this is gonna be awful. It's gonna be awful.
Yeah. And then I tried it. I was like, wait a minute.
See?
You know?
Yeah.
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 Does it?
Mm.
Oh,
Yep.
man. This stream is killing me, Mike. My God.
Right?
I know.
All this
Maritza,
good food.
Maritza just peeked in the chat.
Oh,
Maritza, Mike wants to know when you're going to fix dinner.
Oh, God, thanks.
Tanya too.
She's gonna say, ask me what's for dinner.
Done right in the ground for 12 hours, then rotisseried with chimichurri.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Oh boy.
Dig a pit, Mike. Dig a pit.
Yeah. Instead of a pond, I'll just do that. Dig a hole for that.
That's my dream group. I want an in-ground pit.
I could see you doing that, Tommy.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Do
Just
like
wait for Maritza's response.
smoke like 100 quill all at once.
What was that? It was like when I was the Kahlua people in Hawaii, they bury it and make the Kahlua pork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah. Yep. They do that at luau's and stuff.
Earth smoke. That's good stuff. If you haven't had lamb that way, which if you're in the military, I'm sure you probably had lamb that way, but if you haven't had lamb that way, do it.
I would try lamb that way because I'm not really a big lamb fan, but if it's better, I would try it.
Mm-hmm. It's soul tender, soul moist.
Yeah. Yep. I would do that for sure. June says we eat tacos 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, June likes her tacos.
Tacos are live.
Yep. And sometimes Rich will be like, what's for dinner? And I'll be like, I got this. Don't worry. What are you making? I don't want to tell her because she'll be like, I don't want that. I'll just make it and bring it out. Here you go. Tacos again. So, like, tacos or some kind of pasta. Or I'll be like steak, make some steak.
Tacos cover all the food groups, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one time she was like, what did you get for dinner? I was like, it's a salad, but it was more, I was like, it's more like, it's like a flatbread, like salad. It's a flatbread meat and cheese salad. And it was pizza, so. I was trying to make it sound all better.
Yeah, nice try.
I know, right?
Oh my gosh.
An artisanal handcrafted flatbread.
Yeah, right?
Stone-fired handcrafted flatbread.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
That's all.
Don't try to church it up. It's pizza.
It's a freaking pie, man. Just call it a freaking pie, all right?
Yeah. Wait, I know how to make mutton taste like venison. Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
I've had venison, I think, a couple times.
Yeah. Not bad. It's not bad. Depends
on
on how
artisan crafted flatbread. Yep.
Oh gosh.
So how long does that take to cook on the grill, roughly?
The picanha?
Yeah.
It'll take me about 4 to 5 hours.
Really?
Yeah. I've got to, it's supposed to be done rotisserie, so that way everything mixes and gets, when those fats hit a certain temperature and they absorb into the meat itself, into the strands of proteins of the meat itself, if it's not turning, it's not done quite as evenly. So if you rotate it or put it on a rotisserie, it really helps. But if you don't have the rotisserie, you have to do exactly what I was doing, which was like searing every single side of the steak, so that way it holds and locks in that flavor. It basically creates like a cocoon around the meat for that flavor to happen. But you don't want it charred, you just want it to have that little bit of sear. It's like if you're getting the burn mark, right at the point where you start to get the burn marks is where you want to pull it off, because I mean, some people will say burn marks are cool, but burn marks is burnt meat. So
Okay, that's it. The last 2 minutes proves to me Tommy has to have a cooking channel. That's it. He just made my mouth water and my stomach scream at me. So that's it. Cooking channel for Tommy.
Call it Silver Creek Cooking or something.
Like you couldn't really do that if you wanted to, Tommy. Come on, you could.
I'm in front of the grill like half the day anyway. I got a buddy of mine that did that was working on a cooking channel that was actually made for TV. He did about 3 weeks of programming for it, but it was ahead of its time. Well, behind its time and ahead of its time at the same time, because he did the like budget meals, like how to
okay
how to take like $5 and make a meal for a few or several people from just that and make it taste really good. So that's what he was based on. So I didn't really touch it because he was doing that, and just in my head I was like, somebody's already doing it.
Yeah.
Now, you don't think this way of yourself, of course, but people in the chat, look at Tommy. Does he not have the look and the presentation skills to do a cooking show? There's no doubt that he could do it. And the sense of humor to go along with it, and all the voices and all the goofy stuff you do. Oh my God, you could do it so easy.
The picanha steak that is originally from the Brazilian areas of the 1700s.
See what I mean?
Yeah, you don't even need to cook. You could just do that.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, he could like air cook.
Yeah, air cook.
Pretend he's cooking.
Look how good I am at flipping the wok.
Look how tender that was.
Oh, Tommy. Hey, I'm your biggest fan. I'd watch you do anything. So whatever.
I'm flattered.
I'm not joking. I don't say that about everybody.
Attenborough.
No, I don't know. I know you're a busy guy. You got a lot going on there. And
I'm not busy now. I just have to find a place to stream from, because look,
you'll get it. You'll get it.
Right now, this is my shed, and it is absolutely in shambles.
Well, it's a working shed. That's what it is.
Well, it's a shed I just pulled a bunch of tanks out of and put on the side, except for this one. That's cold water species, but yeah, now I'm like, okay, now where am I going to stream from inside where the kids won't bother me?
Well, yeah, that's true. You got the kids to deal with. That's true.
To soundproof our door, we've got one of those like Japanese style sliding pocket.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're a parent and you have kids, don't ever get a pocket sliding door.
Okay. All right.
But I'm gonna have to find a way to like soundproof that or put a new door on or something, so that way I can have a little bit of privacy while I'm in there. That way they can knock, but not just like sit there and hear everything that I'm saying, especially to you fools, because I get into some crazy stuff.
Yeah, you do. But that's why we like you.
Yep.
Oh,
Dang,
something tells me that you never really have a spare moment.
I have a lot of spare moments.
Oh,
but
you do?
It's just like that's the ADHD speaking.
Oh,
Because I have stuff to do constantly, but then I'll completely forget. Like I'll walk. I learned this from Mark Pyle, and he said it best in regards to this: is like you walk through a doorway and forget everything. It's like once you pass the threshold of that doorway, it's like, crap, what was I doing? So my free time is me trying to remember what the heck was I doing just now. Dang it.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy, I thought that was due to my age that I do that. Holy cow. No, I do that all the time. I do that all the time. My mind is so filled with what I should be doing that I think it just shuts down and says overload, shut down, and then I forget it all.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got to find the cap. Like, where's that sweet spot of amount of tap?
Yeah. Yeah. True. Very
More
true.
than 3, I'm out.
Yeah. I don't know. It all boils down to just saying, okay, I'm going to do this right now, and I'm not going to stop until I'm finished. That's what I have been doing lately, and it's kind of helped. You know,
I have times. Like my wife will try to get my attention for something. I'm like, no, I can't stop. I can't stop. I have to keep going. If I stop, I'm gonna forget, and it's all gone.
That's true. It is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad to know that I'm not the only person that's going through that.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I go all the way upstairs, and I get up there. I'm like, why did I just come up here?
Oh no, Mike.
And I'll be like, it's frustrating. I'll be like,
you guys are way too young.
And I'll walk back downstairs, and I'll be like, well, maybe I'll remember once I get downstairs.
And then you start going down the stairs or up the stairs, and you're like, hey, how do I go up the stairs? Do I skip each step? Do I go up each one?
Just remember.
Workout, or I mean, how do I do this?
Now, Mike,
what was I doing now?
Now, Mike, I hope that's your civilian brain talking, and that you didn't do it when you were serving in the Navy.
Oh, I've no comment on that one.
Oh no!
Do shit. That was.
Oh, I've done that. Like when I was stationed on the ship, and it's like I wasn't on like aircraft carriers, but I was on ships that were like 500-600 feet long. Right? I go from like the back end and have to go up to the forward end just to get something. I'll get up there and be like, "The hell was I coming up here to get?"
Oh no, Mike!
I've done that, and I'd be like, "Well, whatever it was, I guess I'll find something else to do," and then I remember later on.
That's terrible.
That is.
I mean, if I was really engaged in something, I would.
Well, I hope
it wouldn't be that bad, but I've done that on the ship. Trust me.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd be like, it's time to retire.
Nobody's exempt of this BS.
Oh my God. Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
Oh shoot.
Consider all the wackiest outcomes and then freeze for 6 hours. Oh my God, isn't that the truth? Steven gets it.
Yeah, that's a good way of saying it. Yeah.
Yep.
We're all messed up, y'all.
Oh yeah, I wanted to mention Steven. I saw the Dan's Fish video. Very good. Thank you for that. I always try to thank Steven personally for what he does because he knows how much I enjoy it, and that was fun. And yeah, the Dan said it best in the chat in the comment section of the video that his favorite part was the very first thing Steven said, and he points at a tank and he says fishes, and that was cool. I enjoyed that. I'd like to use that clip actually.
I like it.
It was good, Steven.
I'm definitely subbed to him and like all of the other like bigger channels. But when they're going, there's always a smaller channel going too. So I don't ever watch them and watch the smaller channel that's going. Because I'm like, it's the big guys. I know what they're talking about. They're talking to, and I said this on somebody's live stream the other day too. It's like, they're just talking about, the beginner struggles and the beginner things. So they've got all the things that they need. I'm going to go to somebody that needs more of those views and the view hours.
That's pretty spot on with how I feel as well. It's true. Yeah.
I don't have anything against them at all. I mean,
no.
Those were the guys that I learned, that was my base, like my rock when I first started for sure. And I'll still go back to like Dan's and stuff like that just because of his record, especially like with shipping methods and things like that. Like that's a great source to check out. Him and Aquarium Co-op both for shipping methods and stuff like that. You want to learn the industry on that side. They're great people to follow for sure.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. I feel like I'm not trying enough. Like you guys, I feel like especially you, Tommy, you going up. I know you going up a lot of people's like in chat. I see you and so many people here like in their streams on their chats and stuff. And I'll just pop in, say hey, and I just feel like I need to kind of go around more and just get on like just jump into other people's chats. You know what I mean?
Nothing's stopping you, buddy. Nothing's stopping you.
Yeah, I am. It's me. I'm stopping myself for some reason.
My career is farming and homeschooling, so I have a lot of extra time during the day that a boss isn't going to get onto me for being on my phone or something like that. So that's why I'm listening. Granted, half the time I'm listening, it's just my phone in my pocket while I'm doing stuff, but
right.
On and interact and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm a lot of the replay crew.
Yeah. Do you leave a comment on this?
Sometimes.
Well, you should, because that way people.
I do a lot of the likes, So even if I don't stay, I hit the like. Definitely.
Hit the like, watch the ad, and watch for 30 seconds so it counts as a view.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I even leave comments when I'm doing Tommy's playlist. I go, here I am again.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to do that again. I'm not giving up. I sure hope they don't know that it's the same person watching all the time.
I think they figured it out, because right now my hours are going backwards, but that's probably because I haven't done a proper stream in like 2 months. I've really got to get this spot figured out.
Oh, come on now, Tommy.
I went from almost 2,200 hours 3 days ago to now I'm like at 2,083. So I'm like, dang, I got to pick it up.
Okay, now they're using the 365 day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
I started hitting that like maybe like a month ago. I finally hit that.
Okay, so you can, based on that, moving forward, you can lose hours that way, can't you?
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So
it's the maintaining it.
Correct. It isn't just getting the hours; it's overcoming the days as they pass. Right.
Right. And growth. Which constant growth I'm not worried about. I definitely have constant growth. I don't go, like, as far as subs go, I don't go backwards that much. I mean, I have a couple of times, but it's only been a couple, and then I'll bounce up.
Right.
So that's
you need to hit that groove with the watch hours, and once that starts, you're going to be okay.
Yeah, I just got to start doing lives again. That's all it boils down to. You get a lot from those, especially since I do like what Mike's doing, the over 2 hour live streams and stuff like that. So
dang, I've been on for 2 hours. Yeah, I tend to do that a lot.
Mike, I remember the days when you didn't even want to do a live stream. My gosh, what did we do?
When I was new, it was always trying to figure out how like something on the computer works, and it's not working right, and it'd be frustrating.
I remember.
Yep.
Ooh, that's too hot.
Oh, I love that sunshine.
Sorry, I had to out here having to flip the.
See, that's another thing that Tommy does on his shows and videos and whatnot. He goes outside. He actually, he's actually walking around and doing stuff.
Well, I can go outside and pick up some dog crap if you want me to.
Well, that pay.
Right.
The only thing I've seen is that goofball tank you got behind you and that broken clock. That's the only thing I've ever seen from you.
Oh, the clock. Yeah.
The broken clock is a nice background as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it just one of these days I'll put a battery in it. I never really pay attention to it. It's just I don't even see it. It's like right there when you walk in. I don't even notice it. And it's like that big. So
that would bug me. I couldn't go to sleep at night with a clock that stopped like that. I'm sorry.
I think there's one in my garage that has a dead battery.
Fish?
My office has a dead battery. I'm horrible with clocks.
Stephen said, I will keep making edited content, but you can't make me go outside. That's great, Steven. Oh, I appreciate that. Okay. All right,
I mean,
buddy.
I could do a stream where I clean my garage out.
Hey, I've seen people do worse than that. So
What did Coro say?
barely
Mike, can
open
you
the
show off
garage
the
door.
drawing? What's that?
I said just barely open the garage door and put a window unit under it so that you have air conditioning.
There you go. I have my garage has a side door. I could always get one of those half doors, like it opens up in the middle.
yeah,
And then
Yeah.
make something like that. That'd
That
be
would
cool.
work.
you do that after you go get your salt water. Yeah, well, whatever. We can wait.
Yeah.
long time for
Gotta
both
get
of
my
those
salt water.
projects. Yeah,
Just put on the list of things I promise that I'll do.
I used to think I was bad, but I think you're worse than I am. I really
probably
do.
am. I probably am.
You never hear Tommy say, "I'm going to do this," and then he never does it. You never see Tommy do that.
Oh, I have.
Oh, but I guess I wasn't watching.
Did a couple of things. It was like, oh, this is coming up. I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, dang it, can't. Like I was wanting to do the biggest one was my quill videos. Like I was wanting to do the sustainability and quill videos, but like,
Okay.
I was trying to go out there with my laptop and stuff, and it would get overheated in 5 minutes. So I was like, well, this isn't happening.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what, Coro, you said, Mike, can you show off the drawing? You talking about this one?
Yeah, that one. He wants to see it up close.
This is my fish tank.
That's his fish tank. Yeah. He wanted a fish tank background while he was streaming.
Well, Maritza drew it because I wasn't sitting in front of the tank, so she.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
With the key backwards. That's genius.
So it's just.
And I don't really mean to call you out here in public, Mike, but you said you were going to give that away last Sunday.
Maritza said she was going to give it away.
Oh, okay. Well,
not me. I was like, you want to give that away?
That's why I was watching, and I felt totally unsatisfied with that live stream. I really,
That's good stuff.
I'm like, you just finding random. I'm just telling her, you just find random things around here to give away.
People can give away anything. People, I mean,
I gotta,
At least she's not like in Christmas Vacation where she's like giving away her cat and Jello with cat food in it.
Oh my God, yeah. That's great.
I got a thing of slightly elevated ammonia water that I took from my 150. It's still sitting here.
Give that away.
Auction $5. Can I get $5 for the overnitrated vial of water?
There you go. It's been sitting here for like a week. I forgot about it. So, still green.
Funny. Oh my God.
Yeah. Garage sales. Just give everything away on a stream.
Right.
I would never wait. I would enter a giveaway for a fish tank. For this one? Okay. I'll let her do that.
Yeah, I wasn't kidding. People would love to have that.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Do you like some comic bubble words from the fish or something?
Put a little frame around it. Put it on the wall. There you go.
That's what is that, like a half a gallon? It's one of those paper filtration.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good one, Mike.
Yeah. I got him. Sometimes.
You are so funny. You are.
I surprise myself.
So what do we got going here today? We got Roxanne in an hour and a half, right? Something like that.
Thursday? What is it? Today's Thursday, right? Yep.
Yeah. I've got to. Oh wait, who usually streamed before her?
She's 6:30.
I don't know. I really have not been watching a lot lately. I'm totally depending on notifications right now.
Four.
Yeah.
There's 4 streams. You got King of DIY. You got King of DIY.
Oh, the hell with him.
The fish room. You got the fish room.
Cheers to Joey.
Oh hell. I heard
And
his girlfriend's graduating from high school next year.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm glad Jimmy says the quiet part out loud.
Did you see Joey's video when he took her to the prom? Did you see that one? Yeah, it was really a cool, nice little video. He's such a nice guy.
Who are you talking about?
His initials are Joey of King of DIY.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
DIY, whatever his hell his name is.
And then June is on in an hour and 15 minutes. That's what it says here on the Fish Fam link.
Hey, everything's funny. I could still like Joey and laugh at that stuff. Come on.
No, you know what? I have said this before. I admire the guy's business sense, his brand, what he has done. My God. I mean, I trade places
for our end of the niche, you know, like the fish tuber. He helped put that on the board.
Oh, yeah. However, as a human being, I'll reserve comment. All right, there you go.
I plead the fifth.
Oh, man.
Hey, I'd trade places with him in a second. I'd have an older girlfriend, and I would be a much nicer individual person. There you go. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway,
I guess Jorge ran out of things to say.
I guess he did. Well, I kept ignoring him. You know,
he was like, you don't have any comebacks. It's getting boring, you know?
Now, there will be other opportunities in the future, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's not getting enough shit. I'm out. No.
Yeah. It's not fun anymore.
So, yeah, I got to get something to eat, okay? And I do want to watch Roxanne and June. Is June? Is that the birthday with Lando thing? Is that what that is?
I've been seeing him asking like to cancel it because I don't know if it's because this is like his age.
Yeah, well, there is that.
I don't know. You got me. I just kind of heard him say that to her, but I could be way off.
Yeah. So okay, well, I'm gonna grab something to eat, and I'm gonna get my potato chips and my honey and my
grape nuts. Don't forget
grape nuts until tomorrow morning.
Chicken scratch.
Yep. Yep.
I might even throw in some sugar smacks if they still make those. What do they call those now?
I think they call them the same thing, I guess.
Are they?
Smacks? I don't know.
Yeah, because those are
the frog mascot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the frog. The frog's on the cover now. Yeah.
Oh, June said she can't do tonight's live, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, you got KG Tropicals comes on later if you watch.
Yeah, but now we can watch him any old time because it's a podcast type thing.
Oh yeah, it's not even live.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing. I've been just doing it when I have the time to watch.
Yeah,
he can do what he wants. You know, he's got 8 million more subscribers than I'll ever have. But
you know, like you were saying earlier, you go on the big ones and then like you see like a lot of the smaller people are on, so you want to watch theirs. Like I do that. I'll be like, if I'm on KG for a minute, I'll be like, I think they'll be good without me. Let me go over to this smaller one. You know?
Exactly. It's not like I'm or anything. That's not how I want to put that across. It's just
no, I know. That's how I think. I'll be like, they'll be good without me.
Yeah, exactly. Put it a lot more eloquently than I did.
Yeah. And I'll be like, and I'll see Whip. I'll like Whip. Honestly, I'll be like, Whip's holding it down, because I'll see him in there a lot too.
He's got this.
Whip's got this.
I do have something to say about live streaming and the people that are watching it live. And I don't know what caused me to think this way, but I did a little math in my head. I took off my shoes and socks so I could, count to higher than 10. And I figured it out that let's just use Corey at the co-op as an example. And let's just round it off to 1 million subscribers because he's almost there. So let's say he's got his 1 million and he'll have 500 people watching. Okay?
Okay.
So think of that percentage. You don't really have to do it, but think of that. 500 out of 1,000,000.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy gets on, and let's just round his off because he's going to be there soon. 2,000. And Tommy will have, give me a number, Tommy. 30?
20, 25, 30, sometimes
now,
more.
Is not your percentage of subscribers much, 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 much higher than co-ops?
Yeah, I think the average is like about a 10%. Like from what I've seen, it ranges like right around that 10% range of your subscribers to who's actually on the live. And like honestly,
500 ain't 10% of 1,000,000.
Well, that's 5%, but yeah.
No, I'm just saying. So percentage wise, us little guys are doing better than the big boys.
But if Corey had 1,000,000, he would be at least 1,000 people. Like he sticks close to that 10% viewers as well, the live viewers as far as subs. Like
I'm just saying, I think he should have a lot more based on his subscribers. That's all I'm saying.
Hi, Bunny.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying also is a lot of people just subscribe for the content and they get on there whenever they feel like it. They're not really active subscribers, if you know what I mean.
Depends on when you go though too, because like you look at the big channels like Joe Rogan and stuff like that, and
oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, are they picking that prime time at 6, 7 o'clock on a Friday night, or around 3 or 4 on a Saturday if a game's not going on? I mean,
yeah. But what I'm saying is we ought to be a little more satisfied with the people that we get to watch because we're smaller and we have a more dedicated audience, in my opinion.
Well, to me, that's like the whole point of YouTube. Like if I wanted to watch some fake, scripted, produced something or another, I would just watch TV because I pay for streaming services. But I don't. Like I hardly ever. I'll watch TV for 30 minutes before I go to sleep every night, and that's probably about it. And it's usually something involving cryptids or aliens or history.
You and me both. Yeah, I'm right there. Yeah.
People. It's real people, all of their flaws, all of their issues, and if they're good, all of those flaws and issues are right out on the table for everybody to see so that they can relate to it a lot better. Like that's my opinion.
Right.
That's why I do it, because I'm like, this is closer to real interaction, and like all of my one real life friend lives like 7.5 hours away from me. So
okay, gotcha.
So this is the closest thing like I get to camaraderie or anything like that, or that socialization at all. So like I hold it dear. I would much rather it be like a real life, real human based focus kind of thing.
I gotcha. And I agree with you 100%.
And so are you, Jimmy. So we're not everybody.
Bunny Viper came in, Mike.
Hi, Bunny.
Nice to see you, Bunny.
Miss Bunny.
Nice to see you indeed.
You got to do like a bunny, like a viper too. So it's like that with the...
Well, one hand's holding the phone and it's gimpy enough.
Oh God!
No, that just
there he goes. There he goes. Oh,
I ruined it. There's a dying insect on live right now. What do we do?
God.
That was OnlyFans.
Oh.
Amputee porn.
Man, a rabbit. Let's see. What do they call that? I can't remember. Anyway. Well, how long is it? It's been Maritz is on her way back, so I know things are going to start.
Hey, listen, thanks for giving me something to do for the last little while. I appreciate it. And it's always nice to see Tommy.
Yep. So Tommy, Jimmy, I'm so glad you guys came up here,
I'm glad.
And it's about time you got up in my stream, Tommy.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'll be on more. I got more time now. I'll be on more.
cool.
Well, he saw that we were dying, and I got to help.
Yeah, he's like, oh my god, like they're up here again, you know.
I was like, hey, I have like a downtime while I'm cooking. I can actually do this now.
All right. Well, hey, it's always great to see you, buddy. It is.
Yep, appreciate you guys, and yeah, I'm gonna do things around here, I guess.
And thanks for hanging out with us, people in the chat.
Yep, always appreciated. And
for Foxy stream.
What's that?
I said hashtag stuff and junk for Foxy stream. Doing stuff and junk.
Stuff and junk. Okay, that works. I'm gonna do my fly out of here right now. So.
Oh, and see, there you went. All right, Tommy. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mike.
All right.
Bye, y'all.